The Smurfs adding some blue to the usual green or red on Wall Street. Three Smurfs rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange last Friday on opening day of their new Smurf film. It's a 3D film. Smurfs were a big moneymaker at the box office with $35.6 million, but Cowboys and Aliens won by a nose with $36.4 as Captain America drifted to third place with $25.5 million. Film critic Erik Childress is back for more on Movies and Money, and this sounds like a lot of money. Has this been a blockbuster summer for moviegoers?
It really has started to become something kind of interesting as compared to last year. Last year we had 13 movies that crossed the $100 million barrier, and with Horrible Bosses is about to hit that probably by this weekend. We're going to have that magic number of 13 that we had last year, and we have 2, 3, possibly even 4 more movies that could cross that barrier by the end of August.
So as we mentioned, Captain America and Smurfs big at the box office,
yes,
as well as Cowboys and Aliens. Did you suspect that was going to happen?
It's kind of interesting because I think a lot of people thought that Cowboys and Aliens underperformed for probably by about $10 million. It's kind of the talk that that's a big disappointment for Universal, and the Smurfs kind of overexceeded everyone's expectations and kind of doubled what anyone thought they were going to do, including what we talked about last week. And $35 million, nobody really saw that coming.
Why do you think it happened?
I honestly, it's kind of a bafflement to everyone here because, I mean, the Smurfs have not had an original episode on television in 20 years. They're pretty much in reruns, and I mean, live-action family films had not done this well this summer. And maybe it's the name recognition. I honestly cannot explain why people were selling out and taking people to see this real piece of Smurf movie.
What do we have to look forward to this weekend? Change Up is one of the films that's coming out.
Change Up is one of the films, and R-rated comedies have done really well this summer. We've had, obviously, Hangover Part 2 was coming off the success of that movie. Bridesmaids is sort of the big talked about success of the summer. And then you had Bad Teacher, which is just about to get to $100 million. It's right there. Horrible Bosses is going to do that. Change Up, not a very good movie. Not a very good movie. An old formula that's sort of been PG-13 type movies, this body switching type comedy. This is a very raunchy, hard R-rated film that kids are not going to be going to, but possibly it could make a lot of money because Jason Bateman, really hot off of Horrible Bosses, Ryan Reynolds, the pairing of them, so this movie could make some decent money. I think it's going to open kind of slow, probably in the $19-20 million range, but it could play out through the end of August.
What about Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, we haven't had a Planet of the Apes movie in 10 years. This is a prequel to the original 1968 film, not the Tim Burton film that came out almost 10 years to the day from the release of this one. And this one is, are people clamoring for a new Planet of the Apes movie? It's going to be kind of interesting to see. The fact that it's actually pretty good could drive the box office up to it. I think it's probably going to be in about a $38 to $42 million range, and we'll see how it grows from there.
Always a pleasure. Erik Childress, film critic. Thanks so much for joining us once again.
Thank you.